Thursday morning. We're going to one of our first jobs, and it's some sort of leak underneath the kitchen sink, and lock. They've got like these French doors in the back that you can't get the door open. I don't know if it's locked or the door's swelled up. Don't know. And then some about a light fixture, but I was told that the association is responsible for the light fixture. So we're going to look at his lock and his leak on the sink and see what we can do for him. And then we got another job after that. I think it's a clogged kitchen sink and a clogged bathroom sink. And then there's an electrical issue at another job. Exterior outlet is not working for a sprinkler timer box, so we're just gonna bounce around today and see what we can do. All right, guys, see you at the first job. Okay, a little leak here under the sink. We're gonna first test this side, and then we're gonna test this side. And tenant stated that the washer right here is breaking loose, so we'll test that last. We'll do the deck part. You can see there's already water there. We'll check that. But we'll go ahead and there's water by the faucet right here. So we'll test that as well and see what happens. It's the garbage disposal?
Yeah, it's right here. You can see it dripping still.
Okay, let me put water in the garbage disposal. Oh yeah, it's the garbage disposal. Garbage disposal. Let me get a picture of it too. Okay, garbage disposal's leaking. Can we also check the air gap?
Yeah.
There might be 2 leaks. Okay, I'm gonna splash some water in the air gap. Let me know. Okay?
Okay.
Any leaking around the air gap? The air gap's loose, Vinny. Why don't we replace the air gap too? Let's do the air gap and the garbage disposal. All right.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do the basket strainer too. It's all rusted. Let me get a picture. Okay, so we're gonna do the garbage disposal and the air gap. Once you get the garbage disposal out, Vinny, we can do the air gap first, and then the garbage disposal. We'll get the garbage disposal out of our way. All right, it seems like it's unlocking and the cylinder feels like it's moving, but it could be stuck at the door, or if the cylinder inside isn't pulling all the way, throwing all the way, that could be it. So I think I'll pop the plate, try to unscrew it, get it out, take a look at the cylinder. I know the piece on the other side is going to drop onto the floor, but we're going to end up having to order a new lock anyway. We couldn't get a chrome one at Home Depot. They were all brushed nickel and gold. All right, he's got his garbage disposal out. Now he's going to go ahead and replace the air gap, then install the basket strainer and garbage disposal. First I thought it was the door might have been stuck, guys, but the tenant states that he had the...
runs up to the top and the bottom.
Yeah, that's for this door here.
Yeah.
Stated that this lock failed once and he was able just to turn it and break it loose. But I put once I got this side of the lock off and I had the other side in, I tried turning it with pliers and this thing is jammed. This thing is stuck inside here. I was able to drop the lock out on the other side and it hit right on the mat and didn't go anywhere. You can see it right there. That was good news that there was a mat there. Now I'm either gonna try to break this loose so it'll go that way. All right, guys, he's got his air gap out and he's gonna put a new one. He's cleaning the hose. And I'm gonna go get something to try to break that lock loose. Still screwing around with that lock, and Vinny's got all this almost done, man. He's got his new air gap in. He's got his new flange. Is his new flange in yet or no?
What?
Is the flange in yet? The new one?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so the new flange. Huh?
I'm hooking up the garbage disposal.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's the old one over there. Good job, man. You're going to have to help your old man out over here.
Of course.
Oh, let me get a picture of all this stuff here, guys, for the management. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go see. He's almost done. He can help his old man out. Guys, remember, you know, I'm jumping back and forth just to catch up with it and see how he's doing. If you guys need full details on how to install a garbage disposal or air gap, know that I have lots of videos that give full details. I'm just trying to make this day happen because I got 4 work orders, and for getting hung up on each one. But so I'm just kind of doing updates on what we're doing. So if you need a full detailed video, you'll find it on my channel, how to do this and how to do that if you need it. If not, we're just showing you what we're doing for the day. Okay, guys, he's testing it. Let's see, he's got his air gap there on, and everything's looking good under there. He's got plenty of plumber's putty coming. Let me get a good shot of that. Plenty of plumber's putty coming out of there. Ain't that nice, guys? He's got his, you always got to make sure these garbage disposals are locked. This ring has to lock over to here. You can get a pair of channel locks and go like that, and it clicks. Just put a pair of channel locks here, and then click. You'll feel it click. He's got his air gap doing good. He took the kinks out of that. There was 2 kinks there. We gave him a couple of our old hose clamps that we had from other jobs. And let me see if I can focus on that. Anyway, everything's looking good. No leaks. We're going to fill it up and check for leaks. Okay, guys, then pull that plug. And let me look under here. See if there's any leaks. Let it...
You want me to do the trigger too?
No, just let it rip. If you want to turn it on, go ahead. Okay, off. Looking good, guys. No leaks. Okay, now we're going to get back on that patio door. That thing is giving me a fucking problem, guys. Hey, guys, we gave up on the cylinder, and now we're trying to get to the backyard to get these hinges, but look what we're facing. Show them what we're facing. There's no way in. Everything is just fucking cluttered, guys. Look at all this. All he's got is this fucking... I don't know if you can step on that.
That's a table.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
Hope I don't know if it's going to hold your weight.
I know.
You could try it. Go ahead. Let me...
Hold the slider.
Guys, I'm going to try to hold his ladder and shit. I'm going to take this rubber off right here and see if I can't get a multi-tool and just cut that cylinder. That cylinder in there, I tried prying it with a screwdriver. I moved the rubber. You can see it in there. I tried to push it in. It won't move. Okay, guys, I threaded that cylinder right here. I said, hey, I'm going to get my multi-tool and I'm just going to slice your ass in half. And then I was able to get it because I moved the strip right here. Should have done this in the fucking beginning. See, I learned something because I haven't dealt with a lock like this before that ever gave me a problem like this. All right, let's see if we can get this out and going good. All right, guys, got it. I grinded. It was hanging up a little bit here too. What happened was the other one, this pin here broke and it wouldn't retract. Man, this whole time I fucked around with it, I never thought the next time I catch something like that, I'm going to go straight to the outside and see if there's some molding I can remove and then try to, you know, do what I got to do. I mean, I feel so stupid. But hey, I don't give a shit. I got the job done. He had his other handyman come and he couldn't do it. He had a door company come and they said, well, they can't open it, but they can replace the door. And then he finally calls me like always. I'm always usually a second or third phone call. Maybe because of the money. I am a little bit more money than most handymen. Anyway, I did grind this a little bit with my die grinder to relieve it a little bit. We're all good. Now we can get to the next job, guys. All right. Second job. Garbage disposal is... Okay, yeah, no problem. Garbage disposal is running. No problem. Sounds good. But it clogs up immediately, and this one here clogs up right after. So we're going to just drop all this and see if there's anything in there. If not, then we'll sneak that way. Okay guys, this is where we're at. We're at a condo building. Pretty nice building. Only problem is if you need to shut the water off, that main shuts off 4 to 6 units, I think they said. They're not sure. But this is where we're at, guys. Alright. Yeah, we're plugged about right there. So whatever that is, we're going to get all that out and
Wow.
go from there.
What the heck?
Alright guys, that stuff stinks bad. Okay, go ahead and rinse that pipe out. Throw that in between the rocks. It matches the rocks. Look at that. Pour it in the rocks. It's mulch. It's good for the soil. Yeah, just rinse it. There you go. Yeah, some birds will come over and eat that. That's all rice. It looks like rice. Okay, let's do this. Before we get the snake out, let's put it all together, put the trap, and see if we're good to go. And then if not, if the other side backs up, then we'll get the snake and snake it, okay?
Yeah.
All right, bud. All right. Let me just hit this. Let's try that side. Sounds good.
I think I know why it's getting clogged right here. Because it was right here.
Yeah.
Stuff. And it was sitting right there blocking the water. And
Yeah.
that's why it's backed up.
Yeah. There it is. We're all good, guys. Now they've got a little plug in the bathroom. So now we're going to go look at that. This is draining really good. Alright, let's go see what's going on in the bathroom. Alright guys, we're going to fill this up and give it a good flush. Make sure everything's good, which it is. Alright guys, we're a little slow here. I bet you it's right in there. I'm going to get one of those things and try to clean it out and see what happens. See if we can speed it up before we take it all apart. Ready?
Yeah.
Check for leaks. Oh, look at that. It's doing good. All good. Alright guys, let's just see what we get in here. Hey, why don't we get some gloves on here? Alright. Okay. That's the only thing I don't like about this tool.
Go the opposite way, which you
That's
got.
what I'm trying. Lay a paper towel. That's what I don't like about this thing. They sell replacement heads for this. I have a bunch.
I'll just slice it down the middle.
No. Let's just see what I can do. There we much time dicking with this. What it's worth. I'm gonna see how it's doing. We're gonna rinse this off a little bit. Hold on. I'm gonna get this out. Okay. I think that's the trick. To run it in water to get it off. Look. Comes off with water. I could just take the spout out. Can you just wipe it out of my hand? They sell these in a 10-pack, I think, guys, and you just throw them away. I would like to adjust this thing so it sets up higher. It's setting kind of low. Looks like we got it all, guys. Yeah, we got it all. Okay, I'm going to see if I can adjust this. Just throw this in the bucket. He's got a trash can. Let's throw all this away. Okay, now we're going to try to adjust this thing. It is setting a little bit low. Let me go under there. I might let you do it, Vinny. I just want to see if we can get it. Oh, it's one of these stupid. Oh, no, it ain't. Feels like it's all the way. Okay, let's try that. It's all the way. I just didn't have it.
Want to check the trap on it?
No, good. I need to call him in here. Alright, guys. We're all done with this. This is the second job. Now we're going to our third one. There's a ladybug. The first one I saw all year. He's going to brush him off. Leave him here in the nice neighborhood. I don't think he wants to go where I'm going.
Oh, he's climbing up there.
Yeah, alright. Anyway. Next job is electrical. It's at that place where we fixed the laundry room outlet. I don't know if you guys remember. There's an outlet. Anyway, with that being said, they have another problem now. The outside exterior outlet is giving them problems that goes to the sprinkler and the panel. They told me we were on the right track with the panel, we just didn't go down far enough. He says the panel was on the left side of the building, so that's where we're gonna head. That's our next job. And then the other one, the lady said that she might not be able to wait for me because we got hung up on that door a little bit. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Okay guys, we're back at this job where the laundry room had that problem. Everything's going good there. But they said, hey Vinny, you want to take a tester with us? Hold this phone.
Yeah, I can.
We had to stop at Home Depot. Let's just get the plug-in tester and a wired. Let's go see what the hell's going on. Here, I can take the phone for you.
You mean wired like this?
Yeah. Alright guys, we're going to walk around to apartment A on the outside of the wall and see what they got going on. They said it was in the front. We'll look around. Alright, oh, there we go. Huh. Alright guys, we're gonna, here, go ahead and plug in and see what we get. It's not a GFCI?
Got power to it.
Huh.
Got
Okay.
power to it.
I wonder where this is coming in at. I wonder if it's coming in from the house. Yeah, but if we put our hands on it, we got to change it out to a GFCI. I wonder if it's going into the house. Does it have conduit? Where's the conduit
right
going?
here.
Where does it seem to be going? We're going to investigate this, guys. I guess it's not going into the house, because if it was, let's just follow the conduit. We're going to follow this conduit and see where it goes. It appears to be going to the panel. So we followed the conduit, so we're going to go check it out. Then we're going to check out their sprinkler timer as well. It's not the outlet that's the problem. It's that transformer shot. We tested the transformer. Power's going in, but nothing's coming out of it. So it's bad. Maybe we can get just a transformer. I doubt it. If not, I'll just get the box. I'm not going to screw with it. And we're going to change this to a GFCI. Guys, Vinny hit reset, and now we got power going to it. We're going to see if we can get the sprinklers to turn on. If not, but once we touch this and once we make repairs, we can't leave it. We have to put a GFCI in it. We just have to. Simply because we're the last ones to touch it, and it's our responsibility if we see something like that. You know, if we touch it. If we don't touch it, then no big deal. But we are touching it, and they're going to get an invoice. So we're going to put a weatherproof GFCI on it. But we're going to first run it and see. You guys, what we did was we manually turned on the sprinkler valves right here, and everything's working. The left one, the one towards Vinny, turns on over here, and the one inside turns on over here. And the one, there's a third valve over there on the inside that does the patio. But the reason why the manual isn't turning on is because we reset it. Whenever you reset it, you have to reset because, yeah, we're hitting manual, but there's no time per station. So Vinny's going to set it. Basically, he's going to set the time, the date, and then station 1, 2, and 3. Do Monday through Friday, no Saturday and Sunday. Actually, we're going to go to the panel and find the breaker for this so we can change it to a GFCI. Let's turn it off and go see if the outlet's dead.
Remember that? I was making sure. See that conduit?
Yeah.
There's no break in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's turn it off and go test the outlet. You guys, Vinny's going to shut that water off for me. Because I'm like sugar. I melt with a little bit of water. I'm a sweet son of a bitch, ain't I? Let's see. Okay. Let's go look, guys. Is it dead? We got the timer box off.
I got power.
Huh?
Power.
We do have power?
Yeah.
So that timer box is for the house lighting. So why don't we... I think it was the box that was bad. We're going to figure this out. I think that box is for the house lighting. So why don't we set that box up at the right time? That way the lights go off at the proper time.
Yeah, that's the conduit.
Okay, so why, if I've got it off, maybe they wired it. No, that conduit keeps going.
Yeah, there's no break.
Okay, so let's just figure that out, and then we'll set the we'll shut that timer's off, but yet we got a house light on there, so it can't be for that. Let's go look. Okay guys, I figured what they did, they ran this conduit all the way to here. They put the sprinklers on the hot side of the timer. It's not on the timer side. The lights right here are on the timer side. So when the timer turns on, it goes on. When the timer goes off, it goes off. The lights, you know. But they put the sprinkler outlet on the hot side. So and the ones coming here is your sprinkler, and it's on hot 24/7, and this is your load for your lights. So this here is feeding the load. You can see it coming around and going in. You got power coming. Yeah, so basically the sprinkler system's on this, on the hot side, and their lights are on there. So we set the timer. Got it where we think we're having it come on at 5. We always like it to go on early, not right at dark. And off at 6 a.m. Everything should be, you know, Vinny, I'd take a screwdriver and on the thermal, make sure you stay on the thermal part and tighten those up a little bit. These screws could be a little loose. And let's get...
This looks like it says house, HSE.
Yeah, we can try shutting it. Is this house?
Hold on, let me just check them off. That says 2, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Yeah, this is house lighting. Here, let me see if it shuts the timer off so we can work on that outlet. There we go. Okay, let's go see if that outlet's... That way you can change the outlet. And then we'll get this back. Hey, while you have a chance, you have a screwdriver?
Yeah.
Go ahead and tighten this up while she's down. Tighten all 3 screws up. Make sure they're all tight. Okay, the next one. Not too much, you strip it. Good. Okay. Okay, guys, we're going to go change that outlet and put it on GFCI, and we'll go from there. Let's see. All right, guys, he changed out the GFCI to a weatherproof, weather resistant. Okay, we're going to go ahead and go turn on the power and see what we got. You can always, I'm sorry. This lady's complaining about the last guy, guys. You can always request if you say Vince from resident. I mean, how was he rude? Was he really rude?
Oh, when I first moved in, I have really heavy closet doors, and I told him I want them fixed, and he told me to take them down and put curtains over them and store them in my
That was
closet.
his solution.
Yeah. And he asked me if I knew how to flush the difference between the one and two flush. He was, excuse my language, he got an asshole.
Was he? Well, hey, you can always request us.
Yeah, he was the, I guess he wasn't a normal, contractor or anything, he was just some random
Handyman?
friend or handyman that
Yeah.
they had hired, but he was
Handy
horrible.
Andy.
I told him to get out of my place and never come back again.
Good.
So, yeah.
Well, if you need us, just Vince and
I will.
from residential. Bye-bye.
Love.
Uh-huh. she's complaining. She caught me over on the side and said, it's really nice to see a legit company here doing the repairs. They have this asshole that comes and doesn't know what he's doing, fixes nothing, and it's just nice to see somebody legit. And I said, well, we're legit. And so I was just telling her next time she can request us. A lot of people do that right to the management. Okay, so we're gonna turn this on. Go ahead. I got that set to 2, and it's a little over 2, so we're good. It's on. Now let's turn this to, let's see, off and on. It's on. We're gonna turn it off right now and see if it shuts down. We're gonna see if it shuts those lights off. You know what I mean? If it doesn't shut those house lights off, then there's another issue to be had. You know what I mean? Okay guys, Vinny says the house lights are off. Now I'm gonna switch it on. Ready, Vin? Yeah. I'm gonna switch it on. On? Now watch, I'm gonna turn it off. Okay, now if our outlet is on with this off, we're in good shape, because they've got the outlet going to the line, and the line in, they're tied in with the line in, and the load is going to the light, so we're good. Let's go ahead and make sure that's in the off. Okay, so now let's go hope with the timer off, let's hope that you still have power at the outlet. Okay guys, all the house lighting is off because the timer's off. When I had the timer on, they were all on. We were just making sure, and we set it because it looked like they were on when we drove up. And sometimes when the power goes out, nobody resets the timer, and so now hopefully, because they got this outlet wired in before the timer, it should be hot. The fourth job called and said she had to go, so we're gonna reschedule with her. Huh?
Good.
Yeah, it's good. There's a green light. Okay, plug in the sprinkler. Hey, is the sprinkler got the battery any good? If it's holding time, yeah, it's holding time, so the battery is good. Go ahead and just schedule everything for the same time. Schedule 2 and 3. Schedule station 2 for the same time, 5 a.m., 8 minutes. And then do schedule 3 and even do 4, because we don't know if they got the wires on right. Just do all 4 stations at 5 a.m. If you do them at 5 a.m., they should all follow. Okay guys, he's got them all set, but this time he's gonna put manual runtime 1 minute each, and then that way we don't have to sit here for 8 minutes. He's gonna set all 4 stations for 1 minute, and that way we don't have to sit here. I mean, the grass needs it, but I want to go home, man. Okay, it looks like it went on for 1 minute. Did it move? Is it on over there?
Yeah.
Okay, so it moved to there. Where's state? Oh, is it on?
No, I just did it. See, look at the different pattern.
Oh, okay, so where's number 3 at? Did it change over? Let's go look. So this one went on and then that one went on, right? Yeah. That wasn't long. There's station.
That's what I said, 1 minute. I just want to see if it was going to do it.
Is that on? That one's not on.
I'm going to break it open.
Yeah, try it manually. Oh, that valve is bad. Open it more. Okay, they got a bad valve here. That's why it's not on. Just lock it down. Open the volume control. Oh, maybe he don't want it on. I don't know, but look. Open the volume control. See that one with the 2 wires? Open it. The one in the middle, not that, not the solenoid. That one, yeah. Now try turning it on. There you go. Turn it on more. The volume control. It looks like they don't even want water here. Fine. No, that's just a bad valve. It's not kicking. It's just a bad valve. It's not even opening manually. Just shut it all down. I don't even think they probably want it. At least we know it's got water to it. If they want it, we'll cut it.
You think those are it or what?
Yeah, those are it, but I don't... Huh? Yeah, I think this is number 3, but I think the valve is stuck. And the reason why I say is I don't like what they did there. They used the old brass and they put the plastic solenoid on it to convert it. I don't like that shit. You're just supposed to cut it, you know what I mean? But it's off, so as long as they got the front, I don't think they even want the water here because of this, you know, and this is already dry. I don't think they want it here because it turns to mud. They probably don't even want it. Okay, guys, we got both sprinklers valves kicking over here. This one went on and this one went on. It threw water at the street too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is all covered. That's all they want. You can tell over here they don't want this. It just turned to mud. Okay, so with that being said, did you put them all to 8 minutes?
No, I was just...
Okay, go ahead and put them all to 8 minutes. And we're out of here. All right, guys, we're gonna put the duration to 8 minutes where we had it. He lowered it to 1 minute just so we could see the 2 stations. It's watering at the street and it's watering here. You can tell they don't want it over there. That's why they never fixed that.
Want me to do it again?
Nope, I want to get out of here. If I can see the grass is wet over there. All right, bud. Okay, guys, that's going to be it. We're going to head home.